What's up guys, Aroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing to you my free-to-play team. Now it's a strong free-to-play team because I've been playing for a long time as a free-to-play player, but I want to showcase to you my free-to-play Dragon 10 hard team. Okay, so let's get right into that team right now. Before we get back into the video, I want to do a brief interlude here and just go over a previous event that the content creators were doing, and I was part of that event. And that was a content creator clash for Sun Wukong, the new champion that came out recently, and we had a content creator clash. Now, if you want to get your hands on some juicy rewards, you need to go to my YouTube page, Aroneous, and it's right here. So it's Aroneous, A-R-O-N-E-O-U-S, and you need to go to this video, which I posted recently. So this is my Sun Wukong video that I recently posted. It's the Monkey Bros. What you're going to do is you're going to comment down below, be a subscriber to the channel, and just like the video. And then, yeah, make sure you put in your UM code as well so you can get a chance at some juicy rewards. And I will go over those rewards in just a second here with you as well. Not a lot of people have been putting in their UM codes, and that's how I pick the winner. So what I'm going to be doing is a randomizer. So it's going to pick a random winner out of the people who commented on this video. So you have one more week to comment. So make sure you put in your comment and then put your UM code from your raid account. So if you don't know what the UM code is, it's your player ID, which is going to be right here. Copy it, put it in the comments down below here. And yeah, just make sure you put it right here down below. Okay. And then in regards to what you could potentially win for rewards, well, there's going to be 10 winners. Okay. So that's huge. Let me go ahead and showcase to you the rewards that winners will get if you're picked, if you use the comments, right? You have to comment to win. All right. So here we go. Right behind me. These are the rules. I'm not going to read those again. You can probably just pause it here and read it yourself. And here's additional rules. You can pause it and read it yourself if you'd like. But the winners. So we've got myself. I actually won first place for the gold 5 tier. There was of course, a platinum tier as well. I didn't participate in the platinum one. Participated in the gold 5. So I got first place. So that means 10 winners, 5 winners are going to get 500 gems, 1 void shard, and an epic skill tome, which is fantastic. And another 5 winners are going to get 500 gems, 1 ancient shard, and an epic skill tome. Okay, so make sure you go to my video here. Okay, let me pop it up one more time. Go to my video right here on my channel, Aroneous. You're going to go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, put a comment down below with your UM code so you get a chance to win. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so just coming over here to Dragon, we do have a 3x on speed gear, so you really want to be farming stage 10 hard mode if you can do it. So if you can do HELLRAZOR, I think it's HELLRAZOR, yeah. So TAINTED HELLRAZOR, if you could do this stage, it's pretty freaking sweet. Now, of course, I could go over all of this with you. It's a long read, but many of you have probably already read this a million times over. Basically, if you have ascensions on your champs, they typically take less damage. So it decreases the damage inflicted by the boss for each awakening level on that target champion. So I will say my 6-star Skull Crown takes less damage. My 3-star, my 1-star, my 1-star here, they take less damage. However, this champion right here does not take less damage. It is a Duchess, I will say, but this is an interchangeable champion. I just like using Duchess. I haven't used the other champion yet that comes to mind, but I would recommend, if you don't have Duchess, you could also use Pythion. Now, Pythion, you may need to put him in a shield set or a bolster set. Both of them have large shields, and you can make them slower. But Duchess, I have her slow, so she takes less turns. Okay. Accidentally took her out. But yeah, so she's slow, so she takes less turns. And essentially, it helps you with the faster run, the less turns she's taking, because she has slow animations. So essentially what I do is I shut off her on round 1. I shut this off, shut this off. She doesn't need to do a revive. Do a revive here just in case. Shut this off. And then here, we're going to start off with, we're going to prioritize the A1. We'll do Shroud of Souls second. And then here, and of course, if she doesn't have the revive ready to go because nobody died, then she's just going to go right into Shroud of Souls. So, and then here, Nishak, I have him because he was a fusion. Newt was a fusion. Battle Khazar, I did pull him. Duchess, I pulled. And Skull Crown, I pulled from a shard as well. So these champs, I mean, it's kind of difficult. You could change out Bad L for Mithrala, for example, because Mithrala also does a cleanse and places increased defense, places a strengthen. So she's extremely powerful as well as Bad L. They both do cleanses. Honestly, she might even be potentially stronger than Bad L, depending on the situation. Skull Crown, I just do her as my wave clearer. She's my nuker, so there's no seer in this team at all. So she's just going to wave clear as much as she can, or help to wave clear. Nishak, if he's built really, really strong and he's built in damage gear instead of just trying to land bombs, because I use Nishak in other areas of the game, he's going to be there to place the bombs, and when the bombs explode, places the poisons as well, or if they get removed, and unremovable poisons. So that's really nice. And obviously you could do full crit rate, full crit damage on Nishak. He would also be helpful as a wave clear champion. I just don't have him built that way. Newt, of course, is insane, right? So Newt, I just have Fury of the King helping clear the waves. And then in the last one, he's just going to be focusing on Blessed Bash. Don't use Fury of the King because that's going to increase the time that it takes for you to win the battle. It will help with decreasing the attack and weakening the boss, but if he keeps getting the counterattack and using the A1, he has a really slow animation on this attacks one enemy 3 times. So I shut that Fury King off, just Blessed Bash. Hopefully we can get back around to that Blessed Bash as quickly as possible. So Bad Alcazar, he's just focusing on Malice on all 3. And of course, you need to make sure your champions have somewhat of survivability. And yeah, there you have it. I'll show you the gear afterwards, but let's just run into this Dragon 10 of hard, just to showcase to you. It is 100% successful as well, so that's really cool. And yeah, I'm happy that I was able to build this team today, and I'll be using it going forward. Now, I was using Seer, but she was actually slower, so she cleared the waves fast, but the issue is when you get to the boss, she doesn't clear the boss as fast, or doesn't help to clear the boss as fast. So what I could potentially do, if I kept making changes to this team, I could potentially make a team where I have Seer and I have a reset, because you have to have Seer and a reset. So maybe I could take out Bad L in Skull Crown, and you can put in Seer and Renegade. And that way you'd reset each one, and then you'd still have the ability to go against the boss. There wouldn't be as many poisons, or there could be with Nishak. But yeah, I guess it just depends on how you'd play them. Because you could put Bad L in the lead over Nishak and then put in Seer and a reset. Just depends on what you want to do, really. But for me, I just wanted to do this team. I don't have a ton of energy, so I can't keep changing up my teams, changing up my gear over and over. So this is just going to be what I use for now. Usually if I can get to the boss by 1 minute and 20, 1 minute 30 seconds, it's under 2 minute run. But it's looking like this is going to be a little bit longer, potentially. Let's see. But under 2 minutes is nice. You know, you want to try to go as fast as possible. But the real reason why I'm trying to farm stage 10 is because I want the strongest gear, strongest speed gear possible. So Newt just starts right off with the Blessed Bash. And then the goal and the hope is that Newt gets a reset, potentially, on the Blessed Bash. But I don't have good refresh accessories. So I don't have any refresh accessories on my Newt yet. Another gear set that would be fantastic on him is a reflex set on your Newt. And then he can just keep on resetting. 40% chance to reset the Blessed Bash ability if you turn off the A2. So that's my suggestion. So this is actually over 2 minutes, but there are times where it is under 2 minutes. And it goes really fast because Newt just absolutely destroys with the Blessed Bash ability. He just never ceases to amaze me. He's an absolutely insane champion. You should definitely use him. And now the boss is dead. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Now, typically, like I said, it's usually just under 2 minutes if I can clear those waves faster. So Newt came out on top with 6.3 million damage. Nishak in second with 4.1 million damage. And then Skull Crown in third with 2.1 million damage. Bad L's there to help cleanse all the debuffs, things like that. But again, if I had another champion instead of Bad L, the other thing with Bad L is that he does increase the damage for everybody. So let me just go ahead and showcase to you in the tavern. Because of Bad L's passive, he increases the damage when he places poisons on enemies. So it helps my Skull Crown and my Nishak and my Newt to help clear the waves faster. Is it necessary? No, but all allies inflict 20% more damage against targets under the poison debuffs, so it does help a lot. Let me go to recently used first. But yeah, so here's my Nishak. He's just in triple perception. I have him going 220 speed, 5500 attack, and 577 accuracy because I use him in multiple areas of the game, especially Bommel as well, and I do use him in arena here and there. Here's my Bad Alcazar. So Bad L's in a regen set, and I try to have him going fast. He can solo Dragon 20, 21, 22. I think he can solo all up to 25, no problem. I think that my gear needs to be a little bit stronger for him to solo stage 25 Dragon though. And then we've got Newt. He's in random gear, 235 speed, 271 crit damage, 340 accuracy, 4700 defense. So I do have a cruel set on him and a crit damage set as well, which is nice. Got this crit damage gauntlet with crit rate, speed, crit rate, and accuracy. Very, very strong piece there. And then this cruel piece with speed, and then I ascended speed as well, which is really nice. Then we've got my Duchess, really slow. She's not even that great, honestly. The gear is pretty bad for my bolster. You know, as free to play, you only get like, I think like 15 pops when you do the Forge pass. So if you can complete the Forge pass, get 15 pops of bolster every like month or two when it comes around. So yeah, so I got 416 resistance, 153 speed, 106k HP. The reality is I just want to be able to take that first hit with everybody, and then she revives if they die for some reason. She has a refresh accessory as well. It's only level 5 or rank 5. Masteries, I have her in arena masteries. I'll show the masteries on everybody else too. Helm Smasher for Skull Crown. Here's her gear or skills, fully booked. Crushing Rend because you want to do more damage to the waves. And then for artifacts, I have her in Savage. And then 2 offset pieces, 228 speed, 263 crit damage, 5,500 attack. Wish it was a little bit better, but it is what it is. And then we've got, for masteries on Newt, got him in Helm Smasher. And then he's not fully booked. He's almost there. I got Brimstone on him. You can also use Newt in the lead if you wanted to have dungeons, accuracy in all battles. You could even put Bad Alcazar in the lead if you wanted to optimize this stage and make it so that everybody else only needs 75% crit rate instead of 100%. But it really depends. Like if I really wanted to go that far, I could, but I use a lot of these champions in other areas of the game, so I don't want to do that. And then of course we've got my Nishak. He is in accuracy for the final mastery there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I might switch up Bad Alcazar's masteries at some point. He is fully booked. Nishak is fully booked. Newt is not fully booked. Duchess is fully booked. And Skull Crown is fully booked. So yeah, so that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it helps you out. And maybe if you have those champions, great. Like I said, if you don't have Duchess, you could try to swap her out for like a Pythion. But this is a team where you don't have Seer and you don't have a reset champion. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you on a video soon. Take care.